Oh, I'm not going to say.
Hey, Paul, I notice you're hard at work again.
I am.
Do you want to share what you're doing?
In order to write my next story, I have to delve into the race of goblins. So rather than just having them be short, green folk with big teeth, I like to give them a full culture. So I'm deciding how they live, how their society works, what kind of weapons they use, what they eat, how their society functions, basically.
You've got some names over there.
I
And
do.
over here, we've got things like government and
Yes.
family and psychology. What other things do you have?
I start off with physiology, so their physical stature, how big they are, how long they live, that kind of thing. And then I talk a bit about their life cycle, how they're born, how they're raised, how they learn their skills. Then I get into psychology, what drives them, what is it they consider important, this kind of thing, and how they deal with each other. I also have to talk about things like education, not that they go to a formal school or anything, but what kind of things do they learn. Also sociology, the structure of their society, who's the most important. They basically live in a society where the strong rule. It's all about strength, but what is considered strength? And within that layer, there's all these different roles in society. Where do they fit in? They have the equivalent of shamans and hunters and so on. Where do they all fit in this grand hierarchy?
And this is all for one book, and it's not even a long book, is it?
Well, I mean, it's not that it's just for one book, because it'll be used in other stories as well, where goblins show up.
Where might goblins be showing up again in the Heir to the Crown series, Paul?
Oh, I'm not going to say.
You might be at peril, if you say?
Either Peril or the one after, it really depends. I've got a lot of stuff happening in Peril, so it may be the book that follows that. But definitely this particular book will lead into certain events in the next book in Peril.
So you'll have to read the unnamed goblin book before peril.
The Unnamed Goblin book. Yes, we're still working on different titles.
Maybe we'll ask people for some suggestions next time.
Sure.